Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who is obsessively thinking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. I thought this would be a perfect video for, Halloween coming up soon. So let me show you a crystal. So for pile number one, we have Lapis Lazuli. And we have the card Storms. For pile number two, we have Amethyst. And we have the card Rage. And for pile number three, we have Amazonite. And we have the card Shine. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, there may be more messages there for you, so just always trust your intuition when picking a pile. Please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Lapis Lazuli crystal and the card Storms, card number 13, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at who is obsessively thinking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If I mention certain traits and it makes you think of a specific person in your life, trust your intuition. And if I mention traits and it makes you think of different people in your life, that could mean that they are all obsessively thinking about you. So let's get started with your reading. We're going to be using the Shadows and Light Oracle deck, the Starseed Oracle deck, the Vanessa Tarot, as well as the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So I was guided by Spirit to use light and dark messages to see a little bit of the duality here. So the first thing I'm picking up from your pile, next door I'm hearing someone clap, like clap. So I feel the energy with you. This person is obsessively thinking about you because they are seeing people clap for you, or they are seeing you gain some type of recognition within your own life in maybe different areas of your life. It will resonate differently for everyone, but there is one area of your life in this person's perspective that they see you doing well in, and they see people supporting you in that. So that's the first vibe I get here. And I'm picking up with the Storms card. This person is in a little bit of emotional turmoil, I hear, about you, which is why they're obsessively thinking about you. So this is a person that has very intense emotions, and I feel like it's not something they show to the whole world because her eyes look closed here. So I don't think this is something everyone can see in this person. I think it's kind of like hidden away under the surface. But this person has an intensity to them and their emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just reading the energy here of this person. So they're the type of person that feels things on a very deep level and an intense level. And it seems like they are feeling something about you. Since you chose the Lapis Lazuli crystal, there could be a theme of them wanting to communicate something to you, or something in their mind, like you're playing out in their mind the whole time, or they are talking about you to other people. But Lapis Lazuli is also an incredibly intuitive crystal. So I feel like you are quite intuitive to the point where if I mention some traits, you will already know who it is, or you already know who this is, but you just want some kind of confirmation from this reading. So let's see what your cards have to say about this person. So, spirit guides on my pile number ones. Who is obsessively thinking about my pile number ones? Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have Violet Duchess with Stifled, Bored, and Stuck, card number 18. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. This is a huge synchronicity. Storm Angel. These are two completely different decks, but they both have storms in it. Very interesting. I'm going to Google what the storm meaning is spiritually. Maybe we can see some type of synchronicity or sign here. It says collision of belief styles, attitudes, and energies. So interesting. I never expected that. So, spirit guides on my pile number ones. Who was obsessively thinking about them? We have Breath of the Cosmos with my will to thy will micromanaging the universe. So at the back of the deck, we have an angel here with deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. And then at the back of this deck, it says Storm Angel. So this lets me know that if this person is sending you any negativity, any evil eye, your angels are protecting you from this. So that's something not to worry about. Just a reminder that you are protected and supported through this, and that your angels will heal anything having to do with this person, any ties to this person, or any links to this person if they are coming to you with a negative energy, okay? So let's take a look at these cards. So spirit guides on my pile number ones. Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the Seven of Wands. My first thought from this is they don't know. I mean, they don't want you to know that that they're thinking about you. Does that make sense? Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the Three of Pentacles. The Universe card wants to come out with Miss Universe. And as you know, Miss Universe gets crowned, and there is only one Miss Universe that gets crowned. But we have a whole lot of women that are in competition with her, or in competition with each other. Doesn't have to be a woman, or you don't have to be a woman, but we see a storyline here of someone that is in secret competition with you, okay? And it's like they see you being liked. They see, what is that song? Applause, applause, applause. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing that song like applause, 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 something like that. I don't know what it's called. It's like they see people really admiring you and liking you. They see you having a lot of physical attractiveness from their eyes. They see you winning in life. They see you being crowned by the universe in some way with some kind of powerful energy. But they also see your kind heart, your generosity, because Miss Universe isn't just Miss Universe because she's beautiful. She is also Miss Universe because she has a set of qualities and traits that make her a good leader and make her, the type of woman that other little girls look up to. She has generosity, she has intelligence, she has all those beautiful qualities and traits that people want as a good role model. And I guess this person is seeing those traits within you and seeing you being very likable by others. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So I'm just noticing this person has a bottle of alcohol here. This person may be someone that is drinking a lot due to this obsessiveness. And with the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting this vibe of like, for some of you, this may not resonate for all of you. This may be someone you work with. Like let's say you are working in a specific field or going to school in a specific field, studying something like that. And let's say you are doing really well for yourself or people in your career are really noticing you. It could even be people that are competitors with you. Like if some of you, you run your own business or there's something you do where other people, how do I put this in words? Other people in the same field are kind of like competitors to you and they see you doing really well. So for example, here we see a woman making a dress. Let's say you are in fashion school and there's someone in your class that really sees you doing well, sees other people like your work, sees that you're getting really good marks, for example. This is just an example. And then you end up really doing well and then they feel like everything they make is not doing well. So here we see a motive of this person. Why am I saying motive? I watch too much true crime. Here we see a reason why this person is obsessively thinking about you, because there is a little bit of jealousy and competitiveness here. And they're in emotional turmoil because they wish they could be seen by the world like you are. They wish they could be admired by the world like you are. They feel very stuck because they feel like no one is noticing the work they do or the things they do, even if it's not to do with work. It can be with something they enjoy, like specific hobbies, or it can be just in their own life, like maybe people are noticing you and the things you do, or people are admiring you from afar. And I guess they're feeling a little bit like you're taking away their light by you shining so bright. And I feel like Spirit is showing me a metaphor here of if one star shines bright, it doesn't make the other star shine less bright. And I think this is this person's lesson, to know that just because you shine bright doesn't mean it makes them shine less. You can both shine in your own unique ways. So spirit guides of my pile number ones, who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the Sun card. We have the Six of Pentacles. I spoke about generosity, and here we see Six of Pentacles. Really cool. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person could be talking about you to others, or noticing others talk about you and be very happy about, the things you're giving or the things you're doing. Okay. We have the Judgment card. So another confirmation you're spiritually protected by the divine, by your ancestors. They're generously giving you a lot of protection with the Judgment card next to the Six of Pentacles from this person. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the World card, and then I'm noticing the Fool also wants to come out behind it. So this is letting me know that whatever cycle is here, the cycle is going to end soon. Ooh, the Devil card even wants to come out. Whatever cycle is here, it's going to end soon because your guides are protecting you. And there is going to be some kind of new beginning here without this energy in your life. I see it as your guides are always loyal to you. They're always protecting you, your angels, your ancestors, the divine, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. Okay, my pile number ones. Who is obsessively thinking about you? I feel this person is someone with a lack mindset. You know, how I spoke about you shining and this person, in their perspective, they see it as the brighter you shine, the more you take away their light. And that's not true. When we look at it from a higher perspective, like I said, two stars can shine bright at once. I feel this wound of theirs of like a lack mindset and this type of energy of having a lot of shame. This is a person with a lot of insecurities and shame because when we are feeling good about ourselves, we're not going to feel the need to be in competition with others or feel the need to outshine another. Okay? You know, we will be in competition with ourselves and want to improve ourselves and better ourselves if we have that true self-confidence. But what I'm trying to say here is this wound that this person has leads back to childhood. I'm seeing something about this person having a lot of perfectionistic qualities. I'm seeing the energies of Virgo or Gemini. But I'm also seeing air sign energy, so Libra and Aquarius. And also earth sign energy, so Taurus and Capricorn. But especially Virgo and Gemini, I feel those energies strongly. But the signs don't have to resonate. What I feel from this person is they have a lot of perfectionism rooted from shame. And I feel like this person grew up with parents that didn't really clap for them. As we said in the beginning, it's like people are clapping for you metaphorically. People are recognizing you in some way, whether it has to do with you just being a beautiful person, an attractive person, and them being jealous of that. And, you know, maybe your fashion style, because here we see her sewing a dress and here she kind of is wearing just a very fashionista type of dress. So like maybe this person's jealous of your fashion style. Maybe this person's jealous of your creativity and the way you do things. Maybe this person is jealous of how you've grown in your own life and how others are happy to be around you, how others admire you, how others are loyal to you. You know, so it could be anything. But this person is jealous of you, and like I said, this perfectionism is rooted in shame where their parents haven't clapped for them or haven't, you know, given them appreciation for the things they've done. So I feel this person is the type of person that always wants to be on point, always wants to be the best. Like, they're very competitive in a very unhealthy way. You know, we can be competitive and it can be in a healthy way, like I said, competing with ourselves, bettering ourselves, you know, but then in this person's point of view, it's very unhealthy for them the longer they go through this. However, I feel like you are a lesson to them, and I feel like you are not the first person this person has done this to, has felt jealous of or in competition of. Because like I said, this person is really insecure. This person, you know, like their parents never said to them, you know, you did really well at this, or you did really well at this. So it's like subconsciously, I see them continuously trying to push and be the best and work really hard and outshine everyone subconsciously so that they can get that recognition that their inner child never got. So I don't see this maliciousness coming from a conscious place. I see it coming from an inner child wound. And I'm not saying to feel sorry for this person or that any of that, but I'm just reading it from a higher perspective. Okay, and I have set the intention before I did the reading to send healing to you, but also to send healing to those that are, you know, sending negativity and jealousy, if it is like that. Maybe not all piles are like that. Um, but I also set the intention to have, you know, you that are watching be protected from this energy. And we see the strong energy of you being protected. So I'm glad to see that show up here. So let's just see what the storms mean. So yeah, this person is definitely sending you evil eye, sending you a lot of jealousy. They could even be gossiping about you. Okay, so it says here storms are symbols of creation, destruction, and renewal. In mythology, storms are associated with chief gods such as Thor or Zeus. Okay, in art and literature, storms represent personal trauma and pain. Whoa, okay. In dreams, storms symbolize imminent conflict and angry authority figure or even creativity. Okay, I'm reading something else here. It says uncertainty, madness, and chaos. Destruction leads to renewal. Like, I'm just reading different things here. It says they represent physical, mental, and emotional turbulence. So, yeah, this person is kind of going through their own destructive, self-sabotaging tendencies by doing this. And it's not hurting you, it's only hurting themselves because I see them, like it says here, stuck, bored, stifled, bored, and stuck. You know, they don't feel good about themselves at all. It's like they also see you being very happy with the Sun card, and something about that rubs them the wrong way because they're in all this emotional turmoil and they feel so stuck within their own life. But I feel like this energy says here, it is destruction leading to renewal. So I said something about the cycle coming to an end, and I still see that happening. Although this person is disappointed with you getting all this attention on you, you know, I heard the word fame. I don't think that will resonate with everyone, but I feel like you're just getting a lot of attention on you because of the things you do, because of your creativity, because of your attractiveness, because of how you're growing in your own life with the Nine of Pentacles in different aspects of your life, because of how intelligent you are, how happy you are. This is what they perceive of you, that your life has a lot of happiness, that you're just a happy person, that you have amazing ideas, you know? So this is how they're perceiving you, and they're a little bit impatient to get to the top, if that makes sense. So in terms of who this person is, Spirit, help me understand who this person is. Spirit is showing me a plane. This person could travel a lot, or could have traveled a lot in their lifetime, or could want to travel. Or there's someone that's always moving around, you know, maybe place to place. Or they're always wanting to create big moves in their career or in the things they do. Okay? Help me understand who this person is. Okay, Spirit is showing me a microphone and guiding me to look at the Queen of Swords. I heard the word bitchy. Sorry for saying that, but I heard that. This person is someone that has a lot of talk, but their actions don't match up. Okay, so This person likes to talk a lot, likes to gossip a lot, likes to use their words to hurt others. And it's because they're stuck and bored. They have nothing better to do with their lives. So this is a person that, gossips a lot. This is a person that just has that type of energy. They may even say mean things about you behind your back that are certainly not true. And the others that are hearing this, I feel like they're not believing it because you are spiritually protected. And the bird on her shoulder makes me think of that saying that's like a little birdie told me so or something. So I don't know if someone has actually told you that this person has talked about you, or if spirit is telling you. Like if spirit is telling on them. This person has a lot of intelligence, but it comes from a place of pushing to be the best. Okay, I'm seeing a vision now of you, humbly being crowned by the universe, right? How I said before with the Miss Universe thing. And it's like you're humbly being crowned by the universe. I see the universe looking so divine, like in character form, as if it was a cartoon. I don't know how to describe it, but I see the universe like being almost like the moon and the stars, like as a character, and I see you sitting there on the throne. And you're like, oh, me? Like, do I deserve this? And you're like humbly accepting it. And then this person tries to be like Seven of Swords energy. I see them like, what is this thing they do when they rub their hands together? Seven of Swords energy, plotting, planning. And then I see them trying to run, trying to take that crown off your head, put it on their head, and then walk around and be like, "Ooh, I have the crown on my head. I have the crown on my head." And everyone's looking at them as if they are delusional because there is no crown on their head. As soon as they try to take the crown off your head, it instantly disappears off their head and goes back to your head like a glitch in the Matrix. But I feel that is a metaphor for another thing here of your guides saying how protected you are, how this person can't take anything away from you. And I think that's the important thing of what to note here. More about who this person is, Spirit. I want to understand who they are. Spirit showing me Hello Kitty. This person could love Hello Kitty or certain things like that. They could love fashion. There could be that type of person that likes a lot of attention from others, you know? This person could have either grown up in a family with a lot of money, is what I'm picking up, but not a lot of love. Or they could have grown up in a family where there was always comparison. Like, let's say they had siblings, for example, it doesn't have to be, but they could have always been compared to their siblings. Or let's say in school, maybe this person was always compared to others. So even if they could be the smartest in the class, I'm seeing them like, maybe get an A plus, for example, or an A, and then it's like they still don't feel like it's good enough. So this person has a wound of not feeling good enough. Okay? And I'm feeling like with the Sun card, they have this sort of illusion effect opposite the Storms card where they look like a really happy person in real life, but on the inside, they're really stuck. They're really like feeling lost, confused, frustrated, and there's a lot of emotional turmoil here. Spirit is showing me the Mean Girls scene with what is that girl's name? Karen, isn't it? Where she's like crying and she's like, everyone thinks I'm dumb, blah 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 blah. And or something like that. No, wait. Wasn't it Regina George that was crying? Yeah, it was Regina George that was crying, and then she was like, I can't eat Taco Bell. I'm on a diet, blah blah blah. And then the other lady, what is her name again? I just said it now. And she was like, everyone always thinks I'm dumb. So I don't know, like, if Spirit is referring to the part where she says, I don't know, like, everyone thinks I'm dumb, or the part where Regina George says, I can't eat Taco Bell and is crying. Um, and what I remember from that scene is she's crying, but she created her own mess, so I don't know if that's significant to this person's personality. They could expect everything to be handed to them, and they could expect to get away with their wrongdoings and then cry when like the universe pays them a consequence or karma. And they're very disappointed to see you shine. Okay? Anything else about this person's Spirit? Who is this person that is obsessively thinking about them? So Spirit is showing me a butterfly and like a fairy. So this person could be very cute and dainty for some of you, or they could have fairy-like qualities. But fairies are sometimes cute but also a little bit mischievous. They could have that type of quality to them. And butterflies represent transformation. So here we see another sign and symbol that this lesson is actually transforming them from a higher perspective. So this is all I have for you. Spirit didn't really show me much about specific traits about this person, but I'm hoping, the messages that came through maybe help you understand a little bit about this person. Spirit more showed me the scenario. But the messages that come through, we can't always control how it comes through. But I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this amethyst crystal and the card Rage, this reading is for you, card number 23. We're going to be taking a look at who is obsessively thinking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So I don't know why I put the crystal so far out, but I feel like, because I usually put it like more here. But I think maybe that represents like this person being away from your life. Like they're not currently in your life. Okay? You may have blocked this person. You may be in no contact with them. You may have had a fight with them. I mean, we see they're angry at you in some way. They're thinking about you in anger and rage. But I'm really being drawn to the snakes here. This person is a snake. And I feel like maybe this is why you cut them out of your life. I'm seeing a vision of a warrior, right? And a snake is coming towards them, but it's like a gigantic snake. I don't know if Spirit is showing me something from like mythology, but like a warrior like person cut off the snake's head. So I feel like that's symbology for you cutting out this toxicity from your life and cutting out this person from your life because they're a snake. And I'm hearing the word lurking, like they're lurking on your social media, or they're just like kind of lurking on you, trying to get information on you through people that you know. And they may even be talking to other people, trying to get them to spy on your social media if you have blocked them, or doing it from a fake account, from like anonymous energy where you can't really see them watching. And that's not to scare anyone because I don't see them physically watching you. I see it more so on social media. Okay? I see this person is talking about you a lot to others, and they're feeling very angry that you've moved on, that you've cut them out of your life. This is why they're rageful. They're angry that you cut them out of their life. Because it's kind of like, I'm hearing this person has a victim mentality. Excuse me. My voice just went weird there. Like, maybe there's also something about the throat chakra and speaking, like I said before, like them. Okay, victim mentality. I was saying something about victim mentality. So they may be speaking to people and saying to them things like that are not quite true, like saying that you were the one that was toxic when in actual fact it was them. You know, they may be just saying a lot of stories about you that are untrue. I see a lot of the energies here of talking. My stomach really starts hurting now as I connect to this energy. Okay, it's gone now. It was just there for a few seconds, but the stomach is related to the solar plexus energies. So there's something here to do with self-worth. You know, this person could have tried to poison the way that you viewed yourself. I'm looking at the snake and poison here. Like, this person could have tried to poison the way you viewed yourself and your self-worth, could have tried to make you feel like you're not good enough, or could have been very dismissive to you, I hear, or could have been very malicious to you with their words, or try to make you like insecure within yourself. You know, that's what I'm feeling from this person's energy. But I feel like you're very protected in a way when I'm talking about this person talking about you. I feel like you're very protected where, like, if they try to talk about you to others and it's like with bad intentions, I see them like trying to talk and then starting to cough or something like that. Um, and then it's like they kind of just make a fool out of themselves, or they try to talk and then I don't know, like their voice goes all weird and squeaky or something. Like that's the energy I'm seeing. And I'm seeing something about, yeah, this is very protective. Like you're very protected by your guide. About your guides. I'm even like finding it hard to speak. This person could talk in circles when they talk about you, where it doesn't make sense to others. Anyways, what I was saying was, you're very protected when even they try to go on your social media, like it's almost like something is preventing them to, like I'm seeing someone maybe think, okay, when I get home I'm going to check their social media, and then like all of a sudden they just forget about it. Or let's say they want to and then their phone battery dies. Like I'm seeing something about that. It's like they're really mad and angry that you have liberated yourself, freed yourself from that toxicity. And I feel like underneath that anger is actually pain, is actually this type of energy of, I'm seeing the Ouroboros, and you know how the Ouroboros eats its own tail? I'm seeing it in this perspective of like this person doesn't want to take responsibility for the things they have done. So instead, they try to put it on you and make you seem like the bad guy so that they can. It's almost like they're lying to themselves, you know, and they're lying to others. But deep inside, they know, and that guilt is eating them up, I hear. So let's take a look at your cards. We're going to be using the Shadows and Light Oracle deck, the Starseed Oracle deck, the Vanessa Tarot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of throat chakra releases, excuse me. And then we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. You know, like I'm seeing their energy being blocked from you physically. So I'm seeing it almost like you are here and they're like here, right? And they're trying to talk things about you. Like they're not intentionally sending you evil or negative energy, but it's like when they try to talk about you, that energy could affect you in some way. But then I'm seeing you over here, and then there's like a energetic boundary here. I don't know how to explain it, like a shield almost. An invisible shield where like their words come and then bounces off and back to them. It's not like a shield, but it's like, how do I put this over? Do you know in movies when there is an invisible force field around and then they try to walk and then they actually walk into it and then they jump back? Like I'm seeing something like that surrounding you, an invisible force field of protection. So that's really good to hear as your message. So the reason I'm using dark and light because Spirit guided me to get both energies from your reading. So Spirit guides on my pile number 2. Who's obsessively thinking about them? Okay, we have 2 cards here. Dried Flower Fairy with Sweet Memories, card number 11. I'm not going to include both of them, but I will take note of the other one. And I'm going to put it here like by my desk, below the cards. So you won't see it, but I'll see it, okay? It says here, I am Kali with From Death Comes Rebirth, card number 13. Okay, so this is clearly something that has ended. But the situation is going to rebirth itself in some way, okay? And Kali, what I know from her is she has that energy of destruction of evil, destruction of like the negative energy. So we keep seeing that message that energy is being destroyed. Okay? At the back of the deck, we have Pink Lotus Fairy with a time for Spirit. So this lets me know you could already intuitively know who this is. You even chose the Amethyst crystal. You could intuitively know. Or if you meditate, Spirit could give you more answers on this energy. I'm hearing automatic writing for some of you. Okay. Well, whatever method you find comfortable with, like if some of you are intuitive and you read cards, read cards for yourself. If you like to meditate, do that. If you like to get messages through your dreams, ask for the messages through your dreams. Do what makes you comfortable. We have You're Not For Everyone with Embrace Your Weirdness, Face Your True North. At the back of the deck, we have Perspective with None of This Matters, Zoom Out, Common Ground. So I guess with the Perspective card at the back of the deck, the reason why your guides are saying none of this truly matters is because you're protected from all this energy. So if this person is talking ish about you, if they are going on these, I don't know what to even call it, foolery, eventually the truth is going to come out. Like, eventually people are going to see them for who they really are in their character. And you don't have to worry about it because it's not going to affect you in any way since you are protected. Okay? So that's why they're saying change your perspective on it. Well, it's not to say you have to change your perspective, but because I don't know what your perspective is. But what I'm feeling here is try not to worry about this. That's the message I see here. Try not to worry about this because it's not important. I mean, like what your guides are saying is you have better things coming to you in your life. Focus on the things you do want to attract rather than this energy. So spirit guides on my pile number 2s. Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this could be an ex-lover or ex-situationship, of some kind, someone you had romantic interests with. Okay. Feel like you were very close to this person. You had a lot of sweet memories with them, but then also maybe even memories where there was that toxicity. So I feel like during that time, maybe there was like this confusion where you didn't know whether to leave or stay, because it's like there were those sweet memories and those beautiful things to want to hold on to, but then at the same time, also that snaky energy. And I'm seeing a vision of this person, right? You know, trying to still hold on to those memories. And I'm seeing it like these memories are almost like physical. Let's take an example and say these are the memories. I'm trying to hold on to them. I'm holding on, but they're disintegrating into ash. And I'm like, no, no. Like, I'm seeing that as a vision. Why did that make me laugh so much? Like the memories are disintegrating into ashes, but this person's like, no, no, I want to hold on to the memories, and they're trying to hold the ash. Does that make sense? So I guess what that vision tells me is that this person's still holding on to you. We have the death card. This is definitely something that has ended. At the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So the first thought that comes to mind is you could have had some kind of sensually intimate connection with this person for some of you. So spirit guides on my pile number 2s. Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the Star. They're mad that you're healing, that you're moving on. Okay? I'm seeing someone punch a wall. I don't know why. We have the Six of Wands. It doesn't have to be, but that could just explain how angry they are. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, definitely past energies. We have the Lovers. It could not get more synchronistic than this. And then we have the Hierophant. And we have the Seven of Wands. At the back of the deck, we have the Emperor. Okay, so my pile number 2s. Who is obsessively thinking about you? This is someone that is not comfortable with change. Change really scares them on the inside, and I feel like for some of you, this could have been a situation that ended a long time ago, or it could have ended recently. Just take it as it resonates, but something about change really makes them feel a lot of fear. Okay, and I'm seeing this person has a lot of egotistical qualities to mask something within. Okay, this egotistical side of them is like the mask they wear to the world, but really inside they're a fearful little kid. Okay, so why do we see so many signs of the inner child coming out in this reading? Because in pile 1 we also saw that. Spirit is showing me ancestral DNA and how the inner child can affect the life we can create. Like the lessons we learn from what we went through as a child. Well, not lessons, but the things we go through as a child can influence the life we create and how our personality is formed. Okay, so I don't think this person is even aware of this, and I'm not trying to get you to feel sorry for them, because if they are in this toxic energy, then They don't deserve a place in your life, you know? Keep them far away from you. But then I guess Spirit is just also showing a deeper perspective to help us understand who this person is and why they are doing this. So it doesn't excuse their behavior, but it's just showing us who they are deeper than just the mask they wear. Okay, so they come off and they appear as very confident, but on the inside, they're really not. Okay, and I'm seeing this person actually feels a lot of fear of change. They secretly miss you, but they don't want to admit that. Because if they had to admit that they secretly miss you, they'd also have to admit that they have done something wrong, that they've hurt you in some way, that they've wounded you in some way. And now that you're healing from those wounds, I see you taking back your power. And through that, through you taking back your power, it disintegrates any of this energy this person is sending towards you. That's why I saw the memories disintegrating, because it's like you're letting go and healing from those memories and taking back your power. And through that, you are rebirthing and letting this energy go. You know, you're rewriting a new chapter, a new book, okay? And this person sees you healing, they see you moving on. They see you actually reaching a lot of manifestations, I'm hearing from Spirit, or maybe this is from their perspective. They see you getting a lot of the things you wish for, like success here with the Six of Wands, and this can be in any area of your life. It can be maybe you having a new lover, or we see here it has something to do with love romantically, like an ex or something. So like let's say you have a new lover, for example, this person could assume that this is like the type of lover that treats you right, that isn't toxic to you the way they were. Or let's say you are doing really well in your career and you're getting a lot of success and recognition there. You know, they could be seeing that by watching you from afar or by hearing about you, and they're seeing you change for the better and fearlessly go after the things you want. They put toxicity into your life, but it's like it never stopped you. It never stopped you. You're like the phoenix rising, you rise above it. You know, that energy gets rebirthed and you're spiritually protected, so it's not going to affect you, their negative energy right now. So I'm seeing this person was taken out of your life for a reason. For a reason, okay? Because I feel like they're just not good. They're not good for you. I'm hearing that TikTok sound, like they're just not good for you. I'm hearing that. So they're just not good for you. They're not healthy. Okay, I feel like this person is seeing you grow in your own way. And something about that is making them fear that, because they know deep down if you grow, if you heal, if you take back your power, you're never going to be in a place where you allow them to treat you badly. So there is a level up happening in your solar plexus energy where you're healing that, where you're learning that you're worthy of healthy love. And through that, and through taking back your power, you're freeing yourself of this, rebirthing yourself of this. And through that, this person knows they can never get you back. Even if they changed, I don't think you'd want them back in your life. Because I feel like this person really caused a lot of pain and hurt in your life. Okay, it's like you're putting that crown back on your head. There's a lot of synchronicities to pile one, if some of you were drawn, but pile number one was a completely different energy in person. So I'm seeing definitely someone from your past, an ex-lover, someone very egotistical, very toxic, They're just in a very low vibrational energy. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was organizing your cards, I saw the number 111. And I feel like they're learning some kind of lesson when it comes to change. When it comes to taking responsibility for their actions and accepting the change instead of resisting it. Okay? So there were some choices made here on their side that really hurt you. And you made a choice to heal and move on. And this is why they're still obsessing over you. Can I see more about this person, Spirit? Who is this person? Okay, so I'm seeing fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. I'm also hearing Libra. I'm also seeing Sagittarius. The signs don't have to resonate, but I'm just seeing them. I'm seeing fire signs, water signs. So yeah, what I will say, the signs don't have to resonate, but I feel like this person is going through a huge lesson right now. I just feel like, I don't know if they're with someone else or not, but I feel an energy here of like this person being someone that can't be alone. Like they fear being alone, yet they also aren't ready for love at the same time. Okay, and I feel like this person has a very tumultuous energy. They're very defensive with the Seven of Wands, but deep down it's because of fear. I don't think this person has ever received a healthy love in their childhood. And therefore, when they are receiving that healthy love from you, like in the past, it's like they couldn't fully receive it or open up to it. And they were in this mode of self-sabotaging the whole time. And they're just a really defensive person is what I pick up here. Spirits show me something about what I said earlier about them, like poisoning the way you see yourself. But now it's like they don't realize they're poisoning themselves, because I'm seeing, a paintbrush, right? And they don't realize they just put this paintbrush in their coffee cup and they're drinking the coffee. It's like they're trying to put it in yours metaphorically. Does that make sense? And then they don't realize they're putting it in their own and they're drinking their own poison. So I just see that as like whatever energy was sent to you was returned to sender. Okay? Regardless of if you did one or not, it's just how protected you are. It bounced back to them. Anything else about this person's spirit? Spirit showing me something about time. Something will be revealed soon with time. They're showing me a blender, so something is happening, like something is being formed in the energies to be revealed to you. Anything else? So Spirit is showing me this could be a person that values a lot of pleasure in life, like Spirit is showing me sensuality, but also food and like things like that. Like this person is more of that type of person that lives on the physical realm. I don't think they're very spiritually aware or self-aware in any way. They're more so feeding their senses through their life. Does that make sense? There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just seeing that energy. I'm feeling something about this is going to awaken them in some way, and some of you may disagree or not believe me. That's okay. But something about this will show them some kind of realization about themselves. Even if they don't want to see it, even if they run away from it, it's going to show them. Does that make sense? It's sort of like I'm seeing Spirit show me their shadow, and their shadow is trying to show themselves to themselves, but they're running away from their own shadow. And then one day the shadow is just going to be like, look at me. I'm you. Look at me. You can't run. I don't know. I find that as a metaphor for they're gonna maybe realize like what type of person they are. Even if it doesn't happen now, it will happen one day. Even if it's not in this lifetime, it's a lesson they're learning. You know, there is some type of karma here that they are accumulating through this. So I think this is all Spirit wants to show me. I really hope this reading gave you clarity, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the card 32 with shine, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at who is obsessively thinking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So what I'm feeling about this person. As I was about to start your pile, I noticed that my phone was overheating, and that doesn't usually happen when I record. Usually I can record 3 piles straight, and my battery percentage was getting like very low. So this in itself tells me a message. This connection may have been filled with a lot of passion, like this energies of hotness, passion. For some of you, this could have been a romantic connection in your life, filled with a lot of this hot and heavy, passionate energies. Whereas for some of you, this could have been a friendship that was filled with a lot of passion and that type of energy where you're always together. Like no matter what the connection was, I see you two like being always together in some way. And I feel the energies like of someone you would have called a best friend, or even if you were lovers with this person, you could have been best friends in some way, always together. So I'm hearing the song Don't Speak by No Doubt, where she says, I feel like I'm losing my best friend, and then she says something about don't speak. I know what you're saying. Please stop explaining. Something like that. So it doesn't matter who ended things, but I'm seeing something about this person feeling like they're losing you, or feeling like they have lost you in some way. And if they were the ones that ended things, there could be a feeling of regret here, even if this was a friendship. But this could have been very passionate, very intense. But at the same time, I feel like in the end, it left you feeling very drained and tired. I was also hearing the song for you. So I was hearing the song Self Care by Savannah Christina. And in that song, she basically says something like, she doesn't have the time for this. She's now putting her energy into her, being a little bit more selfish, having a little bit more self-love. So this connection could have been very draining, could have been very passionate and intense, regardless of what type of connection this was. But it could have also left you learning to love yourself deeper and learning to put yourself first and pour into you. Since you chose the Amazonite crystal, I feel like you have been integrating more peace into your life ever since this connection, and learning to let go, I'm hearing from Spirit, but also learning to love yourself deeper and protect your peace. Okay, so I see the energies of healing here. And I see this person actually trying not to think about you, but the more they try not to think about you, the more they obsessively think about you. Okay, so that's an energy I see here. And they're seeing you shine in one or more aspects of your life. They're seeing you shine like a star. And I guess with the progress you've been making with all the self-love, self-development, with your healing journey, You know, this is the reason they may be obsessively thinking about you, because it's like they can see and feel you moving on and feel you improving yourself in your life and making more of the energies of peace in your life. So I don't feel any animosity from this person per se. I feel a sadness from them, but let's just take a look at your cards and confirm what energies are here. So we're going to be using the Shadows and Light Oracle deck, the Starseed Oracle deck, the Vanessa Tarot, as well as the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So Spirit guided me to use light and dark decks to get both of that duality energy. I feel like this person and you know, after this ended, you both learned to be alone for a little bit. And if this person didn't learn, I'm feeling you like learning to be alone and learning to pour into you and self-love and all those energies. We have Feria, the Divine Hand, with intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. Card number 2. So this could either be this person's energy or the energy of your connection. Like you two could have had a lot of passion together where it's sort of like you two were sort of like addicted to each other, or they were addicted to you in some way, or they're still addicted to you in some way. There was a distorted view of love in some way, and I think in some way, you know, how I said it was very passionate, I'm seeing intense highs and lows, right? And in the intense lows, you know, you're wanting this person's love. You're starving for it here with Please Don't Lose Hope, Autumn is My Last Chance. Because this is her last apple, and she doesn't want to eat it because she's afraid she won't have more. Because all around her, there are no plants. It's winter, it's autumn. So I feel in some way during the lows of this connection, you were really hungering, thirsting for this person's love. The same love they gave you in those highs. Okay? And I feel like you were trying not to lose hope in this connection while you were in it. But I still feel this energy of it wasn't healthy, it wasn't consistent. There was a distorted view there on their part of what love truly is, of what healthy love is. And although there was a lot of chemistry and intense passion between the two of you, I feel like there was no consistency here. You know, and with intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence, this person could be overindulging in substances and food, in social media, and different things. Because I guess they're still not over it. So let's take a look at these cards. Maybe even the reason it ended for some of you was maybe this person was addicted to substances or addicted to certain things that were not good to them. Like, I don't want to say this, but I'm hearing like porn addiction or like a sex addiction. Yeah, anyways. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s may not resonate with everyone, but I'm just seeing that as a specific message for some. May I please look into who is obsessing over them? Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have surrender to the sweetness with Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and make love to life. Definitely for a lot of you, I feel this is a romantic connection of your past. And it was very sweet while it lasted. You know, there was a lot of love between the two of you with Venus energy here and a lot of pleasure and joy you shared. But I also feel this person is looking at you from afar. Because we see this energy of looking at each other from afar. But I feel like they're looking at you from afar. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. Who is obsessively thinking about them? We have the Page of Pentacles. So a theme I see in this reading in all 3 piles is a lot of these people have inner child wounds that are leading them to create this type of energy where their personality is forming based off that unhealed version of them. Okay, based off that unhealed and unmet need. So it's quite interesting. I don't know why Spirit is showing it to us like this. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, like a very fiery energy. For some of you, this could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or if not, the connection was just very fiery. We have the Ten of Wands at the back of the deck. I feel like towards the end, for some of you, you were putting in a lot more effort towards this connection than they were. And it just felt a little bit draining with the Ten of Wands. So don't get me wrong, I don't think this person is a bad person, and I don't think they have any maliciousness towards you now. I'm not sure what happened during the connection, but right now they don't have any maliciousness towards you. I think right now some part of them is missing you, is still, crushing on you or still missing you, depending on who this is watching. And it's like they can't let go of you. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. Who is obsessively thinking about them? I'm hearing attached. 8 of Swords. Like they're stuck in this rut, feeling attached to you still. We have the Star. Some of you could relate to pile number 2. But you've healed, you've moved on, it seems. But they're still stuck thinking about you with the 8 of Swords. So I'm hearing a song by the Marias, Only in My Dreams, and I'm hearing the part specifically where she says, "Baby, stay with me. I feel it happening." So it's like this person wanted you to stay with them in some way. We have the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this could have been a short-lived but passionate connection. For others of you, it went on longer, but we see all this fiery energies coming out, okay? For some of you, it could have also been a friendship. It doesn't always have to be romantic. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. So for some of you, this connection could have ended in betrayal or self-betrayal here with the Fairy of the Divine Hand. Self-betrayal of the connection. At the back of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So this is definitely someone you moved on from. So Spirit is showing me the new series of Velma. I don't... Like, when I watched it, I was kind of watching it to see what the intrigue was about it and what all the controversy was. When you're just watching and you're like, I want to see what everyone's talking about. But anyway, Spirit is showing me, when Velma in that new series and Shaggy are like friends, and, he has a crush on her, but then she's not really that interested in him. And later on when he gets a girlfriend, it's like she kind of gets a little bit jealous and wants to come in between them because she feels like that lady's taking away her friend, but then she also just leads him on. So I don't know if this person led you on in some way, or you felt like you were led on in some way, like you felt like maybe you liked them more than they did. Like there is an energy here of push and pull, of chasing. Okay, so I get the vibe here, like, maybe you put in a lot more effort into the connection. And eventually, with the Page of Swords, I feel like you did something that was outside of your comfort zone, and you set some kind of boundary with them and moved on, because it's like, I feel like you tried to hold on for a while, but you tried not to lose hope in terms of like hoping the situation could change, but I feel like maybe you had to put yourself first in that situation. And I definitely feel this taught you self-love in some way. Um, and what I feel here from this pile is I don't think this person had the capacity to love you. And it's not to say that you were ever unworthy of love. I just don't think they are fully emotionally available. I don't think they fully know what love is to be able to even love you. You know what I mean? I feel like you're able to love and give that love freely, but I feel like this person does not have that emotional capacity to even understand what healthy love is or how to give it. And I feel like this is this person's lesson right now, to look within and find out what that distorted view of love is. Okay, whatever type of love this is, whether it's platonic, romantic, we see that. We see this energy of pleasure take place a lot in your reading, with pleasure here, as well as the Four of Wands representing this energy of celebration, pleasure. I feel like you two had a lot of pleasure and joy together. If this was romantic, like I said, a lot of sensuality, lots of you having fun together. If it was a friendship, a lot of fun together. You may have just had a lot of fun together, a lot of laughter, a lot of this energy of going out together, that type of energy, celebrating, but like I said, intense passion with highs and lows. However, I feel like it was not healthy to hold on to this connection long term. And eventually you spoke your truth and left and healed from the situation. But I feel like they're still stuck on you. So, oh, how the tables turn, I hear from Spirit, because it's like you may have felt like you were the one holding on and they were not putting in the effort towards the end. But now the tables have turned, where it's like you've moved on and they're still holding on. With the Four of Pentacles, they're definitely still holding on to you. And maybe some things you said, like they're replaying conversations you've had in their head, memories you've had together in their head. And this is what they're obsessively thinking about. They're also obsessively thinking about the fact that you're now shining, the fact that you've healed something within, and the fact that you are beginning to transition and transform in some way. Okay, in the best possible way, with self-love. And things are starting to get better and brighter in your life. And maybe you're starting to see things in a much healthier perspective in terms of love. So, in terms of who this person is that is obsessively thinking about you, I do feel a lot of fire energies, but if not, could also be air energy. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, I feel this person is the type of person that loves to have fun, loves to have pleasure. They could live through that energy of pleasure and the five senses. I feel like this is the type of person that has certain wounds from childhood of maybe not getting that pleasure, for example. So let's say, example, this person grew up in poverty and they could never, have birthdays or do fun things. And now when they've grown up, it's like they they put a lot of their time and energy into pleasure. Or let's say this person had very strict parents where they were very restrictive and they could never go out, they could never do fun things, you know. I feel that type of energy of a childhood wound here, which is why this person is the way they are. Like, very, very much in this energy of wanting pleasure all the time. Okay, so that's not bad. You know, pleasure is a good thing, but then there needs to be balance. And I don't feel like this person has balance since we see overindulgence here. Pleasure is an amazing thing, but like I said, there needs to be balance. This person could have also grown up in a family where they were the ones always taking care of others, either taking care of their parents, taking care of their siblings. It's like they had to grow up too fast, and therefore now at this time in their life, it's like their inner child is wanting to have a little bit of that fun they never had as a child. So I see this as a wound that is playing out today in this reality. And it's leading to self-sabotage here with the Five of Swords next to the Four of Wands, where they're not really able to commit to things they want to do. So let's say an example here of the energy. This person is in college, right? I'm not saying they are, just an example of the energy to help you understand what energy I'm talking about. Let's say they're in college and they're like, okay, I'm going to study this. I'm really going to work hard and I'm going to achieve something. I'm going to put my mind to it. And let's say they get in it and then every night they just go partying. And there's nothing wrong with partying, but like I said, balance. And then they're showing up late to their classes. Eventually they don't show up to their classes and they fail the first year. And then they're hidden with this huge wake up call, like, I really need to fix my life up and change something here, you know? So I feel that type of energy here of like a person that doesn't take life too seriously, but there can be a negative and positive side to each quality, depending on how we are doing it. You know, so like I said, this person's overindulging in that. It's not to say that they're always partying, but the energy here is overindulging in pleasure so much that they self-sabotage certain things that they actually want to build in their life. So going back to that example of, I heard something about porn addiction or sex addiction. Let's say, you know, you're in a relationship with this person and this person is addicted to that. And, you know, they want to build a healthy, stable connection with you, but then they're going elsewhere because they always feel that need to fill up that pleasure, and then they end up betraying you or betraying the connection, betraying what their heart truly wants, all in the name of a night full of pleasure. Do you get what I mean? It's that type of energy here. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like this person can sometimes, like with these three card combinations, I wouldn't usually read the Knight of Wands like this, but I feel like with these three card combinations, this person can be very impulsive. Like very, very impulsive, and they are an ambitious person with a lot of goals and things they want to achieve, and they do have that determination and strength within them, but I think they're also learning lessons surrounding this and how to unravel themselves from that stuckness. Okay, so I feel like this is the type of person that is very fun to be around. They're very funny, very free-spirited, and I feel like this is a type of person, when you have conversations with them, you know, you'll laugh or you'll just get lost in that conversation, and then 3 hours later you're like, oh, did we even speak for 3 hours? Like, whoa, it didn't feel like 3 hours. So I feel that energy, like with this person, time just goes by very quickly. I feel like this person isn't really responsible, or they don't know how to take responsibility for things in their life because of this need for excessive pleasure. But like I said, I feel like this is a lesson they're learning through this. Okay. Spirit, anything else about this person? So Spirit is showing me they're dreaming about you, which is funny because I heard the song only in my dreams. They're thinking about you so much that they're dreaming about you. Spirit is showing me Scorpio, like a scorpion. Okay. Spirit is showing me a mirror. Whatever they're going through right now, like the universe is mirroring a lot of their internal self to them. And you too could have mirrored a lot of things to each other, a lot of lessons that were needing to be learned from childhood wounds. Okay? And that could have brought healing, but in a very tumultuous way. This person's like a firecracker, I'm hearing. And Spirit's showing me a shovel, and I'm hearing they're digging a deeper grave for themselves right now in their life. So I don't think they're mentally or emotionally in a good place right now. But I wish this person healing, and I wish this person growth. I think this is all I have for you. So yeah, the reason why they're obsessing over you is because they miss you. They're still holding on. They're seeing you shine in certain areas of your life and succeed in certain areas of your life. And I don't feel them being unhappy about it, but I also feel them trying to not think about you like too much, but then the more they try to think about you, the more they do. They're dreaming about you, they're still holding on to you. They may still have attraction towards you if this was romantic. I feel like they're just missing you and they feel stuck without you. But then I don't feel this person is jealous of you, but then them seeing you shine, it sort of hits a wound within their insecurity that they know they feel stuck in their own life and that they're kind of self-sabotaging in their own life and the things they do want to achieve. So it's more of an insecurity, not a jealousy. So this was your reading, my pile number threes. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!